Hey guys, how's it going? Tom Greenwood here. This is my Everyman Carpentry YouTube channel. I'm still at this amazing house that I'm gonna pick up and put a foundation under it, but I wanted to talk to you about a neat trick I learned working with a friend of mine this weekend. He showed me a way to make stakes for driving in the ground that might save you a little pain and effort, and a cool way to do it. So what I have here is my stake that I've actually cut out, and then my one for doing my layout on. And I've already done the layout on it. So I'll just show you. All I needed for this was my speed square and a pencil, which is really neat. So anyway, as you can see, this stake right here is pretty sharp and relatively uniform, not perfect because I don't cut perfect. And also it's got this thing on the end where you see how it's kind of tapered. Again, my cuts aren't perfect, but whatever. But it's got this little narrow profile, and what that profile does is it gives you something to aim for with your hammer. Now what happens a lot of times is when you're hitting it with a sledgehammer, it'll splinter off, like the force travels to the edge of the wood and it explodes, it'll split all the way down it. That's always a pain in the butt. So by cutting this little dog ear off of this thing, it gives you something to aim for, and it keeps the 2x4 from splintering. If you've ever driven 2x4s in the ground with a sledgehammer, you know exactly how much of a pain this is. If you haven't, you'll understand. More importantly, having something to aim for, super helpful for actually having good blows. So how do you lay it out, right? That's the eternal question, is how do you do that, Tom? So what I did is I took my speed square, and I have one end. What I did is I took my speed square, boom, right here, put it on there. 2x4s are actually 3.5 inches, so I came to 1 3/4 and put a little tick mark. Then I took my speed square, put it on my tick mark, and pivoted over all the way to the end. That just gave me an angle, steep angle. I marked it, then I brought it over, did the same thing on the other side, marked it. Awesome, right? Then I come up to the top, boom. Here we are on the top. I just measured over, I laid my speed square down right there. Boom, I measured over an inch, and I measured over an inch. And then I took my speed square, set it like so, and slid it out till I hit that inch mark, marked my 45. And then I came and did the same thing, slid it out, marked my 45. Boom, now I've got my dog ears and my angle for my stake, everything. Took it over to the saw, cut it out, boom. Now I've got a stake. Pretty uniform on my cuts. Gives me my little platform to aim for, my dog ears to keep the force from splintering it. Neat little trick I learned. It's amazing what you learn. If you don't learn from the guys you're working with, if you get to work with people I'm always happy when I get to work with people. You know, when people come and help me, or I get to go work on other people's job sites, because I'm always paying attention to what they're doing. Anytime I see a building technique I don't know, I ask them about it and I work on it. And I use it and I throw it into my game. I learned how to do carpentry by working with other carpenters, reading some books and watching some YouTube stuff too. But a lot of just on the job work with guys. And if you don't learn from the guys you're working with, you're missing a free education. Education you get paid for. So pay attention when you're working with other people on their job sites, because they got stuff that can help you. This little thing right here, boom, is an amazing tip. Is absolutely worth it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the little tutorial. Hope you guys are enjoying the content that's coming out of this house creation. My hope is that in the springtime I'll be able to put together some more stuff related more towards fine woodworking. That remains to be seen, but it's my hope. Got some philosophy stuff coming out. We were fortunate and we're able to recover a bunch of lost footage, so my buddy's busy editing it, and my other friend who helped me out is busy putting together some tutorial stuff on how I built some sawhorses. Anyway, stay tuned, more to come. As always, if you have questions, feel free to shoot them to me. I'll address them as I can. If you want to see anything, let me know. If you like this content, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Everyman Carpentry. Share it on your Facebook like it's the fucking plague. And I'll see you guys around. Have awesome 2020, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.